Bitcoin tumbles underneath $80,000 over this last weekend with Trump bullishness fading away. Tariffs are being imposed, Europe's getting tariffs, and inflation is not cooling down. Meanwhile, Trump and his team is continuing to upend the Biden-era crypto enforcement, which has lasted over 4 years. The latest domino is the SEC dropping a lawsuit against big giant Consensus, which runs MetaMask. DraftKings didn't get so lucky, but they had a slap on the wrist, only paying $10 million. Cry them a river. They make tons of money, but this is good news for them moving forward. Where's the crypto market going overall? And that really depends on the big daddy Bitcoin. We talked about this on our last market update video on Wednesday, and unfortunately it came true. $80,000 is where we hit, and $74,000 is the next support. So we already touch about $78,000. $74,000 is not that far away. Basically, we're chopping around until Bitcoin decides what to do. However, there is some bullish news for other altcoins like Solana. CME Group, the biggest futures trading derivative platform out there, is launching the Solana futures by March. Interesting fact here is that the CMC Group's been around since 1848. Was stocks around then? Oh my God. But they handle over 137 billion in assets, making about 7 billion a year in revenue. Regardless, innovation is happening. I never thought I'd see this so soon, but Uniswap is allowing you to instantly swap from any type of cryptocurrency straight into your bank account. That's right, fiat off-ramping is instantaneous. You can swap a meme coin for another meme coin, Bitcoin for Ethereum, but now you can swap Bitcoin straight into your bank account. This is important because DEXs do close to 100 billion in volume on a weekly basis, 11 billion a day. Uniswap is one of the top, PancakeSwap is one of the top aggregators out there. And why is this important? Because centralized versus decentralized is always a big concern amongst people holding crypto. And guess what happened to the centralized exchange? Bybit, they got hacked for $1.5 billion, even with a multi-sig wallet. So it's safe to say that DEXs are winning this game currently within this cycle, which is why people are turning to DEXs and aggregators like MetaMask. And MetaMask has just announced that they're launching support for Bitcoin and Solana. Better late than never. Phantom and Magic Eden wallets have already been doing this for over 2 years now. Solana is coming out and support MetaMask in May, and then Bitcoin later in Q3, so I wouldn't hold your breath, but MetaMask is one of the biggest players out there. In fact, they're pilot launching a debit card, which may be more instantaneous than the DEX swapping, because you just swipe your card and your Bitcoin turns into fiat. We don't know yet if it's that fast. It's still in the pilot program era, but there are people with these cards already. And might I know, it's a metal debit card, going after the premium credit card game, and even giving 3% cash back in USDC. That's not bad. But still, you're not getting me yet, because if I off-ramp from my Bitcoin or Ethereum into USDC or fiat, I'm gonna get taxed. So good try MetaMask, but not quite yet. And lastly, for those of you in the trenches, Pump.Fund has just launched their AMM, looking to cut out their middleman Radium. So if you are trading or farming on Radium, it might make sense to look into Pump Fund's AMM and how you can provide liquidity. One of the first tokens is called Crack that you can provide liquidity for. It is a test token, but however, they're looking to reward the token holders and of course, save on fees. Now that things have quieted down, farming, engaging, and DeFi is the play. So you might want to check out Pump Fund for those mechanisms. If you want in on early alpha, see what type of trailers we're making to private community, click on the link down below. But regardless, we bring on amazing podcast guests on a weekly basis. We have some weekly rundowns and market updates for you guys. So make sure you subscribe and follow along, and we'll see you guys on the next one.